Interesting. Ooh. Wow. All right. Good morning. I saw someone get on. Freaky Friday Collective. All right. This is Stephanie in the Soul Sister Monarch channel. Thank you for joining. Freaky Friday, Soul Tribe. So, I thought let's start out with looking at where everybody is spiritually and everything they've been going through in the last while. Because we've been pulling so much of the same energies. And I know everybody's tired of it. That does this. So, I'm like, let's go a little bit deeper. Let's get off the drama. Everybody knows what's going on with everybody. It's the same old shit, different day, right? So-and-so sleeping with so-and-so doesn't know it. So-and-so stealing so-and-so's money, doesn't know it. So-and-so, I mean, it just goes on and on, the BS, you know? The families that are trying to destroy each other. The friends that are trying to destroy each other. People that have coworkers trying to destroy them. Yeah, you know, we all know what it is. It will play itself out. It will. It will. And just like everybody that keeps casting over and over, and then they wait, get on the next day, and the people they cast against, they have channels. Let's get on and see. Are they paralyzed? Are they breathing? Are they posting? And then if you don't post or you don't do a video, oh, they're like, oh, we got him. No, you didn't. It's so stupid. That person probably just had something going on that day, or maybe they didn't want to get on and you know, do a channeling. Maybe they were led by spirit to not get on that day. That's how delusional and in these people's egos they are. So we're not going to read it. We're over it. They all know who they are. I know who everybody is that's coming against me, especially those that you're in my family. And you're toast. I don't give two shits what you people think. Everything you've done, you can't undo. So keep trying to create more chaos for me. Keep trying to harm me and my kids. You're digging a deeper ditch. Actually, this isn't a ditch for you guys. You're digging your hole for your coffin. I had nothing to do with it. You can congratulate yourselves because you did it to yourselves. I didn't even have to lift a finger. All I had to do was walk away. So this is really good energy here for you guys that are upright in our collective, okay? Oh, and then I want to touch this real quick. Spirit wants, and those of you that have gone out, this especially for people that are really karmic. You're so jealous of your family members or your friends or your coworkers, whatever it is. Here we go again. But you're stealing their content. You're taking from their channel. You guys think we don't know that you're taking our stuff, or that you're guiding people from our platforms to yours, or you have fake profiles with our pictures. You're pretending to be us and you're making money as us, and you think you're going to get away with this. You think that this train won't run out for you, huh? It will. And it has. See, you're not smart enough to know it because you're obsessed. You're greedy, you're insecure, and you're extremely wounded. So that keeps you in that toxic energy of driving forward, not in your journey, not on your path, not your mission, trying to take someone else's or be someone else. You're going to look, that you will be seen as the sad, pathetic, insecure piece of shits that you are when you're in court. And you, the person that you tried to make look crazy, psychotic, unstable, unfit, how's that going to look when all the evidence is out of what you did to come up against that person that walked away and said, goodbye, motherfucker? And when you get to court, all your shit's out. You can put all the shit you want out about that person, but that person didn't sign their own signature somewhere that they know that they were not at, and they know that they never saw that paperwork. Oh, right? That person knows they didn't take those credit cards out, those PP loans out. They know they didn't suck that judge's dick in his chambers to get things to go in their favor. Yeah. How was that? Got to keep sucking it, right? That's pathetic when you got to go suck a judge's dick. Yeah. And think of how low he is to allow that shit too to go on. Must not have a very happy home, huh? All that money that you get to do the stuff you do, and you still got to have someone come suck your dick off. Wow. Hi, Bobby. Happy Friday, honey. Just talking about this. There's a judge out there. He's doing all kinds of stuff to keep people in the positions that they need to be in as long as they do certain things for him. But his favorite thing apparently is getting sucked off. It's funny to me because I know this is hitting personal. So, but we're pulling out some good cards this morning. We're going to focus. I had to get a few things out that needed to get out. We are going to focus on the journey and everybody that is upright, that's been working really hard on themselves. There's major transformation here. And it's kind of funny because some of these cards that just pulled out, we've seen these through the collective in different oracle decks. Like we have the crow energy here, which this was the first card that fell out when I was shuffling. So this is Ivory, wish fulfilling crow. Okay. So this crow, this is the ivory crow, the wishes fulfilled crow. This means when you went inward, when you decided, I'm going to do this, regardless of what anyone thinks of me, regardless of who's in my corner with me, I can do this. This is going to be hard. I know it. It might be a lot. It might be very lonely, in fact. But you knew you could do it. So you went there. You gained so much wisdom. Now, this crow is special, like I said, because it's the ivory crow. You usually see, the black crows. So this has nothing to do with death. People always think that when you see a crow, someone's going to die. Crows are more about wisdom and messengers. Okay. I'm going to read you a little bit about this crow, though, because this is a very special card. This deck is so cool. It's the White Oracle deck. These cards are amazing. Whoever did the artwork on these, hats off, man. Beautiful. All right, so this ivory crow. You can have what you truly want. Such knowledge helps soften and release fears, grasping control, and doubt. Have confidence that the universe hears your prayers and is now leading you into that which you seek. You can take sanctuary within your spiritual connection because you chose to take sanctuary and put yourself in hermit mode. Whenever you need stabilization and protection against the fluctuations of the external world, you know where to go. No matter what is happening around you, there is a way through to the fulfillment of your potential. Let's see. Okay. The wish-fulfilling tree is a spiritual symbol for the soul, the heart, and the divine bodhisattvas, or enlightenment, sages who guide and protect humanity. That's who you are, who you're becoming. It represents a high level of consciousness, which is abundant and is in harmony with the universe, therefore blissful, free, and generous. This oracle reminds you that as you align with your spirit, you are aligning with a powerful field of grace, which has protective and strengthening qualities. It is a spiritual tonic with effect in all dimensions and all realms of existence. Now, I want to read you a couple more things that are important that are a part of this, okay? So, the price for such sacred empowerment is the surrender of one's ego. This is a lifelong journey for most of us rather than one-time event. We recondition our mind in the ways of spirit again and again. We disentangle our hearts from societal conditioning based in fear, dominance, greed, victimization of getting one's personal desires met at any cost. Met at any cost. We recognize there is a profound difference between taking and receiving. We trust in what is destined for us. So that's this wish fulfilling crow energy. This is beautiful. So you guys have done an amazing amount of work on yourselves, and you need to be very, very, very proud of yourselves. I was thinking last night, I'm like, man, we've have so much change going on within our own community, and especially even with our tribe. It's probably been about a year now, I think, about. We had 1 month where everybody in my tribe had made amazing feats. I remember I did the weekly readings, and how I do mine is in the elements, and I done, the air signs, the water signs, the earth signs, the fire signs. And there was an empress in every one of those readings. And that was the first time. And that was so cool. I was so proud of everybody and how they had worked on themselves. And then we had 1 week where we had all empresses and emperors that just kept coming up. And I was like, this is major transformation for everybody. So we're in another shift. There was a portal that a bunch of you went through recently. A bunch of you are eclipsing without an eclipse things out of your life, all on your own with your own energy, because you chose to completely cut everyone and anything out of your life that did not serve you. And it even had to be people that you still loved, but you didn't want to let them go. But you finally did it, and that is the hardest. I know. I have had to let go of so many people that I loved so much in my family, but they didn't love me back the way that I loved them, and their intentions weren't good for me, so I had to let go. And that was the hardest thing for me to do. That was harder for me to do than go through the divorces I've gone through. So those of you that finally managed to do this, congratulations. I know it was hard. But you're now switched to a different timeline than the rest. So they can go ahead and think they know what's going on in your life all they want. They can go ahead and do things towards you all you want. It's not going to affect you. It will hit their timeline. It won't hit yours. And so they're going to aim for you on a timeline they're on, and you're not there. So think of all these people that are out and about, and they're wasting money, especially the ones that are doing the spell work still and all the shit that they think is going to, happen. It's going nowhere, but right back to them, because you're not there. You're not there. You're on another timeline. I don't know why these people don't understand this. If you know this, why would you invest this much into learning and being a master of the dark when the dark still never will overpower the light? Why would you not take all that time and learn to be a master with the light? Yes, you need to learn about the dark, because you got to even out the dark and the light. And when you're a good person in the light, you use that dark with your light for protection. You use it in the right way. You use it how to fight dark. You don't. Anyway, it just blows my mind. Somebody's been casting for the last couple of days on me, and I'm laughing because it will be their last day in the light. They will never be, they won't be casting anymore. So they were warned and warned and warned and warned and warned and warned, and they know, and they just don't want to get it. And then there's people out there keep picking up on, that keep paying these practitioners that are laughing in their faces, taking their money, lying to their asses, and then turning around and doing the spell work on the person that paid him. Because you want to know why? Because that practitioner knows that the person that's paying him, they know the person that they're supposed to be wielding on, that they can't. They know that that person is the real deal, and they know that person that's paying them is the joke, is the karmic, is the fraud, is the horrible person in the picture. So they're turning around and wielding on them. Because they know how these spiritual laws work. Now, this isn't all of them, but this is certain ones I've been picking up on lately. In the past, I was picking up on ones that they were taking the money in, and wielding on that other person, and wielding on the person as well that they were aiming at. But now a bunch of them have figured it out. Like, if you're not smart enough, if someone tells you to go wield on someone and you don't go check out that person, if you can't feel their energy and tap into their energy, and then you don't go check them out, and then you just willingly go wield on them, oh my God. There's no word for stupid here. It's beyond stupidity. That's all I gotta say. So, next energy we have, and this has been coming up a lot, the wolf. This is the beta spirit wolf. It's number 23 too. Very powerful number 23. I talk about that all the time. That's about being unique. It's about being adventurous. It's about beating to your own drum, no matter what everyone else wants you to do, okay? It's about knowing who you are. It's a very creative energy to be in. It's being who you are and not caring, okay? But remember the wolf. What does the wolf do? Think about that. And what does the wolf represent? So whoever you are, you're a very nocturnal person. You like to sit back and kind of stalk your prey. And when I say prey, I'm not talking about you being a predatorial energy. You're stalking the prey that has hunted you. So you're the hunter now. That's what this energy is here for. You're the hunter now, okay? So the beta spirit wolf. Give yourself enough rest. Only then will you be able to ground yourself enough to cultivate focus and motivation to fulfill your path. You will find a way through any trickery, any situation, as you tune into your instincts and trust your own timing. From times of change and uncertainty comes confidence, love, and resilience. Embrace transition. Commit to your task and stay focused, but be flexible in your approach. You have the skill to intuitively handle any issue. The spirit wolf skillfully guides you through transitions and uncertainty. He enhances your instincts, your intuition, and your presence so you can sense and avoid possible sabotage or traps, and intelligently and safely find your way around them. The spirit wolf tunes you into your own instincts without creating paranoia or hype arousal. This is the medicine of awareness and engagement that comes from tuning in without fear rather than from defensiveness, suspicion, and building walls around you that are against your life, okay? That don't work for you. Where direct confrontation could stall a resolution or make matters worse, the spirit wolf teaches us to soften our energy, appear less threatening, and therefore minimize the chance the other party reacting aggressively out of their fear. This enhances the possibility of resolution for you. This calls for lunar wisdom, for honoring the non-rational knowing of intuition, for trusting our own spiritual instincts and inner sense of timing. He is the unconventional yet reliable pathfinder. He shows us how to be flexible while remaining connected to our higher purpose. One more message from the beta wolf. Your resourcefulness and capacity to meet your needs is greater than you realize. We have it within us to engage all situations with courage and willingness. We will always find a way through. This spirit thrives in cheerful, playful, social bonding with their tribe. There is also a reminder that connection is an essential ingredient in our approach to life. To thrive and have as much fun as the intelligent, playful, successful, adaptable, and resourceful wolf, we need love in our lives. To experience love, we must be willing to reach out, open up, and run the risk of letting love in, as well as to share it unconditionally without thought for what we can get out of it. And, this is such a thing, too, that I find so interesting. So many people, my youngest son and I talk about this a lot, because this is my family's horrible about this. They do anything for you, they expect something back. And then if they do something for you and then you don't agree with them or you disagree with them, or you don't want to do something that they want you to do, then they're always bringing that stuff and throwing it in your face. I mean, my son, he got, at such a young age, he got so to the point where he didn't want a damn thing for my mom, my brother anymore, because he knew it's always things attached to it. They just can't do something out of the goodness of their heart, or just to be a good person and just do it and let it go and never bring it up again and use it against someone. That's how they've kept all these people in control against me too. So, this spirit is about unconditional love as well. A lot of people don't know that the wolf spirit is about unconditional love. It's a very beautiful spirit, and the wolf spirit has so many dimensions to it. One last thing I want you guys to hear that a lot of people don't know about about beta brain waves oscillate between 14 hexes and 40 hexes. Oh, HGs, sorry. It is the pattern of our waking state when our alertness and reasoning are heightened. If one beta waves become excessive, it can be challenging to transition more relaxed states, and the result is increased in stress. Stress is this is why I wanted to read this. Stress is a significant problem for the human collective, and the negative impact on our health and our planet is considerable. It is easy for a relaxed mind to access clarity and inspiration. Beta waves are stimulating, and while heightened arousal is beneficial in small doses at approximate times, if this becomes our dominant way of being, our stress levels will compromise our well-being and our wisdom. The excess of anxiety-related disorders affecting humanity at this time is one symptom of beta brainwaves is in overdrive. Beta helps us get things done, but imbalanced, it disconnects us from the nourishing, sacred, feminine presence within the heart of that generates contentment inside of us. Beta excess is a progress at any cost. It will become it results in a deficiency and lack of focus and inattention to what is happening around us, so problems are not readily solved. Spirit Wolf brings a healing recalibration of our beta waves so we can avoid depression, not feel motivated, get things done, also know when to step back and reconnect to the slower healing rhythms of the heart and soul. So I wanted to read that part in here because you know how so many of us that have channels, we're talking about frequencies and megahertz and all these different things. Well, the beta as well. You got to remember when they rolled the 5G in, the 5G is the frequency that the government can hack into, and they can send anything through that 5G to our phones, to our computers, people's cars, anything that has that frequency. That's why they wanted that out there. Now think about the 5G. Think about the 5 dimension. So when people first starting to awaken and go through that experience, they do it on the 5. Now I've talked about levels and levels and levels and levels of the 5, what they are. And then there's several of them, and a lot of people don't realize it. And the dark entities, the demonic ones, they can only touch that 5 that people are awakening on, because that's where your spiritual wars happen. That's where the battles go. That's where you fight for your personal power. That's where you fight for your mission, your right to take that mission. That's where people are trying to take your missions from you. Take your whether it's your twin flame, your twin ray, your life partner, your soulmate. That's where those battles all happen. Okay? That's where those contracts get broken. Some of them get stolen from each other too in that first level of the 5D. So, think about this. Those of you that have a very big purpose here, and besides the government, there's people in secret societies, groups, the elites, covens, cults, whatever you want to call it, they know who you are. So, start working with the frequencies more. Okay? Scrambles what they send to you. Some of you are not aware that there's people that have moved in next to you or by you. They have equipment set up in their houses to send certain frequencies towards you. There's a couple of us that I have been picking up on this. I have been told to hold back from a while, for quite some time, of talking about this for reasons of me being targeted. But yes, some of you are not aware. They could be across the street. They could be right next to you. They could be behind you. They have to have a direct line in sight of you. If you can be in a place like an apartment, they're on the other side of the wall, a duplex, a condo, whatever, where there's bearing walls, all the more better for them to do what they want. What you will see is a film on the window. Say they got 2 rooms. One room will have normal blinds in it. The other room will have some kind of a weird film on the window. They'll say that's to block out heat, or during winter to trap the heat in. No, it's not. It's not. There's equipment in there. They can't get you, so this is the next level they're going to go to. So, anyway, just had to get that out there. All right, let's see. Let's move on. Anapolasis. All right, somebody's going through major healing right now. Ooh, this is about your foundation. This is about, so when I say about your foundation, this is not material. This is your foundation as a enlightened being, okay? Do not give up, but allow your heart to disengage from your struggles. Give yourself much needed rest. You're in a phase of recovery. If you have been off your path, you're going to get back on it, and you're going to be stronger this time around. You will regain your spark of passion, inspiration, and devotion. A certain order of events needs to take place for your soul path to come to fruition. Commit yourself to your sacred journey, trusting that the right thing will happen in the right time. Okay, so I don't say her name correctly. I'm going to spell it out. I'm going to tell you what it means in Latin, okay? Because I don't pronounce it right. So it's Anapausis, okay? Look at all that healing. See, it's like she's in a cocoon too. These are higher beings. Do you see that? What they've put her in that protection? This is a person that this healing is happening to them in the evening. You are like in the 8th dimension. No one can touch you. Okay, so the Latin word refers to the sensation of work so one can regain strength, renew vitality, and heighten creative productivity. Okay, this is a recipe for success. She is an oracle. Advises physical, emotional, and psychological rest, because this person is getting they're having a reset, okay? A new blueprint for this person. That's what's happening here, okay? This means switching off without fear or guilt. It is likely to mean giving up worries with the constant replay of anxiety or ridden speculations, getting out of your head. Find some spaciousness and pleasure within and around yourself so you may experience healing and renewal. If you have been considering working with a healer, this is a confirmation to pursue such a path on the 3D because we're working on you relentlessly on the 5D. Okay? This oracle, when this card comes up, this also means spiritual rest besides physical rest. Okay? So some of you need to take a time out from your spiritual practice. Take a step back. Okay? Who cares about, I just heard someone out there going, yeah, but what about the karmics? They'll think they got one up on me. They'll be ahead of me. First of all, you're not supposed to worry about those karmics. They don't matter. Nah, someone just switched off. That's funny. As soon as I said that. So, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The karmics are going to do whatever they're going to do. No matter what you do, they're still going to talk about you. Let them talk. You've got to step back. They want to give you downloads. Think of it like, let's see, how do I put it? Okay. You know when you're vacuuming and the hose on your vacuum gets just clogged up and it stops and it won't suck anymore. So you pull the vacuum hose apart and you got like, this much of crap stuck in the hose. And it won't suck anymore. You can't go. That is what's happened to you. Those are downloads. They're literally stuck in your spine. If your back is hurting, your back is aching, your spine hurts, I don't care what part of your back or even your neck. You got downloads and they're just sitting there because of blockages. Okay, they just told me you don't like the downloads. Well, I get that. I get a lot of downloads I don't like, especially when it comes to kids that are being human trafficked. Those are hard ones to handle. But you're here. Whoever this is, sorry, but you got a hard path like I've had, and you are here for a bigger purpose than just reading weekly horoscopes. That's not what you're here for. Nope. And that's what you're doing, whoever I'm talking to. But it's weird because you're afraid of your gifts. That's all it is. You're afraid of your gifts and you're afraid to speak out. You're afraid of the backlash. I get all of that. I so understand that. You don't want your family to be attacked. I understand that. You don't want to be attacked. You see all of us that have platforms and what's happened to us, and you don't want to be one of those people. Well, that's why this is so important that we're all waking up. The more of us that wake up, the more of us that speak out about this hard stuff, the more of us that bring the light that we need protection, that people need to stick up for us from being attacked. People need to help us protect our channels, our platforms. They need help us protect our wisdom. Well, we can't get that help unless people are waking up more and willing to put themselves out there. There's got to be new laws that are made to protect those of us, because the karmics sure seem to have a lot of protection. It's not real protection. It's fake and bot protection. It's blackmail protection. Like I was talking about the judge getting sucked off. There you go. There's that karmics protection. Perfect example, right? So, whoever you are, you're beautiful, you're stronger than you know, you're smart as hell, you're driven, you're a feisty person. I can feel it. Like me, you're feisty, you're fiery, you're fierce. I heard proud and loud. But then some hit you and you take this giant step back. You get scared. Someone is focused on you and this person has scared you. They've threatened you. Well, let's talk about that. This person does this because they know they scare you. They know they can threaten you. So when you step up and you start getting into your power, use your platform with wisdom to go back at that person that's threatening you. Go back at them with knowledge about the law. Go back at them with knowledge like I have. Get out your damn penal codes. Let them know. You just broke this penal code. You want to know what this law is? You might want to check it out because I'm going to sue your ass with it. That's what you need to do. You need to start sticking up for yourselves. Whoever I'm talking to, you're scared because you're allowing a piece of shit to scare you. Whoever this person is, they're worthless. This is an empty vessel, a dark being here. Whoever this is thinks they have a curse over them. Well, you can break it. You're a curse breaker. Hello. That's part of who you are here. You're a curse breaker. Oh my God. You got this crow energy. You got the wolf energy. You have this oracle with you. The next card is, oh, I can't say this one either. Obadiah. She's very powerful. She's a very fiery individual. This is another oracle. And this is weird because you got 4 and you got 3 here. You got 3, you got 9 here. You got 39, you got 23. Do you know? Oh, man, you have a lot of changes, a lot of partnering up. You are partnering up with so many spirits that you don't realize you connect with. Angels, passed on loved ones. And they're just, they're download, like, you know, when you see a computer programmer and they have all those codes and they're just down, that is what they're doing to you. It's just like information, downloading, and you're just going, what? No, I don't want to do it. Oh, man. All right, let's move on to this one. So, do not turn away from your path. Oh, it's the next card after what I'm talking about. Do not turn away from your path, nor from what you know in your heart to be true. No matter what appears to be, nor what logic may dictate, trust what your heart is telling you. You are safe and protected by spirit. You are spiritually empowered with all you need to manifest your authentic soul path. Please just be you. Authentically you, rawly you. You have what it takes to connect with the light and live that connection in practical ways which contribute positive energy to our human collective. Somebody is talking in my head because they don't want me to tell this out. Somebody that's involved with this, their name is Kim. This person pretends that they don't do bad things and they do lots of bad things. This person has a vendetta against someone. I keep hearing they're cross. Then I heard crass. So this person is cross and they're crass, excuse me. Vindictive, vengeful, want your light. It's for someone. Okay, so the Latin, this isn't the Latin. So in Latin, this word means obedience, obedience to oneself. Okay? It's also about listening to oneself, listening to one's intuition. This is such a beautiful card. How do they know who we are? They have high priestess. They have high priests. They have practitioners. They have records. Are you RH negative, Bobby? I can't remember. I thought we had this conversation once. If you're RH negative, they all know who all the RH negative people are. It's not even 10% of the population. Though they target the RH negative people big time. They know who's gifted, they know who's not, because they want to harvest the energy off. They also, well, they think they tap into people's Akashic records. They tap into, you know, all the places that you can get your DNA done from? Ancestry, all those places. Oh yeah, they have all those records. They know everything. If you've ever been in, if you've ever given blood, they know who you are. Like at Red Cross, especially, or if you're in, you know, the where you go do platelets. Oh yeah, they know who you are if you do that. If you're in any programs in any universities, colleges, where you go in and I was in one, after I did it for my grandma after she died. It was for people that had COPD and all that. I was in that program for for a while. That this one that I did. And if they take blood and all that for the tests and different things, they always say they're helping people out, blah blah blah. They know who you are. So um some of them, if you, especially if you have any military background with your family, anybody, then they know who you are. Yep, yep. If you have any family that was in like the Freemasons, the Eastern Stars, they know who you are, 100%. So, the minute we're born and we were given that birth certificate or in the Social Security card, they know who you are. And there's a reason for all of it. For all of it. So our birth certificates and our don't, it's not what we think it is. It's money to them. Our birth certificates, we're all just piece of paper. That's money to the higher ups. That's just what we are here for. So that's why they look down on us the way they do. You have no idea if you're RH negative. You need to go find out. Yeah. I was going to do a whole series on it, but I've been told to hold off on that for a while, or because I don't want to lead them to the people that are, because there's such a small amount of people in this world that are, and I don't want them to be targets. They already are, just being RH negative. What? Call and ask for your results, or go somewhere else and do it and get it done. It's very important. Because if you are RH, you've had kids, right? Yeah, you've had kids. So if you're RH negative, you have to get a shot right when you find out you're pregnant, or the protein and the antibodies in your blood will fight the babies and you'll end up miscarrying. And if you're RH negative, if you have to have blood given, you can't have just anybody's blood. And you also have to have a shot before, or you'll die. I used to have to carry a card around in my wallet that said I'm RH negative. And then they did away with that, and then I lost my wallet, and I don't have that. But my kids all know, you know, I have to have a shot. You can't have a blood transfusion without that shot first. And then when you're pregnant, you have the shot at the beginning, and then right after the baby's born, you get it again. So, or right before. I can't remember. It's right before the baby's born or right after. I can't remember. But yeah, you have to have that shot. So, but we're a very small population of the world. If you are RH negative, you really need to be taking extra iodine, and you need to learn about the octopus. All right. Let's see. Ahi, I can't say this one either. These names are so hard. Ahi Sof Ade Ado. Yeah, anyway. That last one, her name is Oboedire. These are, like I said, this is the white light, they're white light oracles. I love this deck. I don't get it out enough. I don't get it out near enough. So, okay, so the next one is number 22. This is crazy. We got 22, we got 23. This is all about foundations. This is, I mean, everything in here is about partnering up with your spirit guides, the universe, your mission, your purpose. This is about your foundation, who you are. But this is about your foundation emotionally, mentally, and physically. This is crazy. Oh my God. 22. Then we have 20. Then we got 33 right after that. And we have 23. We got 5. We got 17. We got 1. We got 16. These are all so amazing numbers. And we got 9. Yeah. Lots of change. It's kind of funny because at the end, when we get to the end, how I watch these cards go, that's where the new beginning starts. And you finally realize unconditional love for yourself. This is a beautiful way to end. Okay. So we're going to read about Soph here. Okay. Another beautiful light being oracle. All right. So Soph. Whoop. Okay. A way through the struggle has already been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. See how these cards are lining up, Bobby? For you, girl. A way through the struggle has always been created for you, and you are being led onto that path. Your authentic soul path may include recognition and acclaim, notable success and admiration. Be grateful, but do not be dazzled or distracted by such experiences. Focus on what connects you to your heart and grounds you in the simplicity of your spiritual truth, which is the practice of love, kindness, and peace. This will allow for your successful progress in the material world without disturbing the I can't say it, the sancticity of your soul. So she is related to the Kabbalah, this oracle, okay? She has a direct energy meridian that connects to the Kabbalah. So this, when this oracle works with you, you're a mystic. You didn't know it, okay? So this is mysticism of the Kabbalah. It's the first, truest light of all. It emerges from the absolute, which is pure, emptiness beyond all characteristics, a phenomena, and a form. Now look at her. Do you know where this comes out of? Her crown. There's a meridian in your crown. No one talks about it, but there is. Everybody talks about chakras. No one talks about meridians. Anyways. The capacity to create something from apparently nothing is one of the definitions of magic. This oracle works with the universe, pulling rabbits out of hats on a cosmic scale, because the spiritual light emerges from the spaciousness of infinite potentiality. It is imbued with endless creativity, resourcefulness, and spontaneous responsiveness. Whatever is needed is made, and it will manifest, provided to the receptive heart, and will benefit all beings. Receptivity is the key to unlocking this white light magic of the spirit. We are open to it, surrendered so its wisdom, and willing to place that wisdom above our own opinions. We are capable of receiving and benefiting from it. If we are trying to dictate its course, to contrive and to control it to meet our needs as we think they should be met, then we are not being receptive. The path of control and dominance is a regressive path to take and conquer. It is not sacred magic, and it is not one of spirit. When you use this oracle, she illuminates the ways of sacred soul magic that creates healing and deep fulfillment. It recognizes there is a problem, yet does not dwell on it. Someone doesn't want me to talk. dwell on it, evoke toxic mind games off blame and shame. So you refuse to be a blame shifter and someone wants you to be because that's who they are, okay? Your focus is on solutions, not problems, okay? When you work with this oracle, underneath all the fancy words, the outlandish claims, the complex doctrines, the narratives that are false, well, guess what? Spirit helps you recognize the effects of all this. And your genuine spiritual connection will help you outgrow all of this. The ego will tell you a situation is too complicated or someone is to blame. Or if you could just change this one thing, healing could happen. But when you are in ego, you are not spiritually effective. You will be locked in suffering and confusion. As a human being, you are able to use your free will as you choose. You can focus on the negative and distance yourself from the light. Refuse to trust and insist you always know best. See where that leads you. You can choose to feel unappreciated, betrayed, or afraid when life does not give you what you want or it's unpredictable dance. You dance. Spirit will love you and seek to help you even when you use your free will in such a way. At any time, you can choose to say, enough of this misery, and open your heart to connect with the highest creative healing intelligence of the light. No matter how big the wound is, no matter how big the trauma is, you get to choose. Is enough of being miserable? I remember so many times in my life, when you go through hard things, especially when I remember when especially when you go through divorces, man. And you're down and out, you're just going through so much, and you're just like, enough's enough. Enough's enough. And you get so wrapped up in the toxicity of what each other's doing to each other, right? In a divorce. And you find yourself being toxic because that person's being toxic too. But it's in the hamster wheel that I always talk about that nobody wants to jump out of. At one point, I remember several times where I was like, I'm just sick of me even. I'm sick of me being me this way. And that's when you wake up and go, oh my God, I can't even stand my own self right now. I got to jump out of this pattern I'm in. I have to unbind, unconnect, uncut myself from these people, places, and things that I'm binding myself with that's toxic. And when you do that, you took accountability for your own bullshit with your own self. When you realize, I don't even like who I am and who I'm being. That is a huge, huge step. It's big. It's big. So somebody out there is going, enough's enough. I want to get on this path. Someone is watching someone else. It wasn't envy in the beginning. This has switched now. This person doesn't want to be karmic. Whoever I'm picking up on, this person doesn't want to be mean. They want to be vengeful because all they've noticed is the past however many years they've been in this mode with this group or groups of people, or they say they get rid of this group of friends, right? And they get a new group of friends. And it's good in the beginning. You think, oh, finally I found my people. I found my tribe, right? And then it goes to the same thing as it was before with the other people. And then the person has to go. It's me. It's me. I keep ending up in these situations because of certain things that I'm doing. And then they figure it out. Sometimes, and then when you do figure it out, and you do jump out, right? And you know you're on your path and it's bigger than big, then you will be sent people. Then you will have people target you, unfortunately. But when you say enough's enough, I'm not going back. No one's dragging me, pulling me. No one's going to come over here and manipulate me. No one's going to love bomb me. No one's going to gaslight me. No one's going to trick me. It's not happening. I don't care what you try to give me. It will never be good enough for me to sacrifice my peace. It will never be good enough for me to ever again sacrifice my integrity, my dignity. Never ever will I do that again for anyone. That's for me. And whoever I just channeled, that's where they're at. And I congratulate you. And I send you lots of love because it's a huge step and it takes a big person to realize that and to own up to it. It does. It's huge. So we got Yeshe. I can't say the last name of this oracle, but he's the tiger. This is an amazing, amazing spirit. Now, like I said, we go from 22 right to 33. The progression here is beautiful. And then you go into change here. Okay? You step right into change. All right, let's read about Yeshe. Guaranteed this has something to do with what we're just talking about. Look how beautiful he is. Isn't he gorgeous? Regal. You shall overcome all obstacles. Success is imminent. So stay connected to your path no matter what and continue to apply yourself. Allow your spiritual path to support you in all areas of your life. Live by your spiritual beliefs. Seek out the support of your spiritual brothers and sisters for help when needed, but also trust that you are intimately and directly connected to the powerful divine light within you. There can be a dramatic healing breakthrough when you rely upon your spiritual connection to spirit. Spiritual teachings from Bhutan hold that the great Indian master, and I can't say this. Okay, wait. They've spelled it out so I can kind of say it. Okay. Padmasambhavan. Yeah, see, I said it wrong. Anyways, okay, this great Indian master, I'm going to spell it out, and you guys try to say it to yourselves. Padmasambhava. See how hard that one was? Okay, this Indian ascended master was called to Bhutan from Tibet to subdue demons that were causing difficulties for the people of the Paro Valley. He flew from Tibet to Bhutan on the back of a supernatural tigress. Landing at a cave high up in the cliffs of Bhutan, he spent the next 3 years, 3 months, 3 weeks, and 3 days meditating and performing rituals to subdue the demons of the land, liberating Bhutan from the terror and guided the people into peace. Okay? So, the supernatural tigress is believed to have been Yeshe Sogale, a yogini guardian for humanity and an emancipation of the compassionate goddess of peace, prosperity, and a long life known as the White Tara. Yeshe's power is that of the tiger Siddha, or medicine of the spirit tiger. Her presence is a reading which indicates that a boldness of spirit and willingness to engage your challenges will create the path to an inevitable success. She represents our ability to generate the spiritual power necessary to accomplish what's needed to manifest for the greatest good. This oracle encourages you to call upon your higher spiritual guides for assistance. This empowers them to bring their light to the world through you and for you to grow in your own spiritual advancement. Please remember, enlightenment is a team effort with extraordinary individual players working together as one. You belong on this team. That's beautiful. That's one for you too, Bobby. And this one, Queen of Nagas. Very powerful card, okay? Very powerful. Now, this is all about the change that you chose to accept, okay? A sacred task exists for you to fulfill. It is to be found through connection to your heart. Be open only to those most authentic teachings which prove helpful to your continual spiritual progress and personal freedom. Cleansing your body, mind, heart, and soul will be of particular benefit at this time. Powerful, subtle energies are helping ensure your success. Believe that many positive synchronicities and unexpected allies will rally to your support. Okay, these are Nagas are mysterious beings. I have a couple of different decks that the niggle they'll refer to in different cultures. This is the same oracle, but they kind of like they switch it around a little bit. So um okay, so the mysterious being known as Nagas. They are recognized in the spiritual traditions across India, especially Nepal and Tibet. Okay, as well as in other shamanic and cultural traditions, the Nagas are connected to water and are extremely sensitive to pollution and poisons of all kinds. They become disturbed when waters are polluted. Since our bodies are composed of more water than anything else, when the waters of our planet are disturbed, so too are we. We can make gentle offerings to the waters of our planet to help heal them through our choices. As we do our part to honor and heal the waters, we help ourselves and the Nagas, who in turn assist humans to further heal and evolve spiritually. Certain Nagas, including this one in particular, Naga Queen, are emanations of enlightened higher beings, the Eastern goddess of compassion. Kuan Yin is said to assume the form of a benevolent Naga to help beings in need of her protection. Enlightened Naga beings are very helpful to humans, protecting secret wisdom and offering powerful teachings to those who are wise and committed enough to use them for the greater good. The Queen Naga helps such practitioners overcome the numerous poisons that abound in our world, find deep emotional healing, and make significant spiritual progress. Okay, so there's two meanings in this message from her. The first is that as you maintain your integrity and take your emotional healing journey, you are placing yourself within a powerful field of spiritual protection. Continue to tend to your inner healing and ask for the spiritual protection each day from the higher beings you love. As you continue with such practices, a palpable field of positive energy accumulates around you, minimizing the negative influences. On off days, this field buffers you from your own mind or factors outside of your control, such as astrological influences or other people's ego-driven actions. If some negativity does enter your world, it is severely minimalized and you will recover from the disturbance very swiftly. You can honor this guidance through the spiritual protection that you seek. The second message is that something of great value is at work in your world. Spirit works with tremendous subduity, even when it is accomplishing a masterful stroke of luminous inspiration and powerful grace. You may not be fully aware of the divine protection being granted or around you, or of a negativity that was averted, yet you are being held in grace nonetheless. These are things happening behind the scenes that you don't know. If you are struggling with some matter, know that the spiritual protection has prevented the situation from escalating and shall ensure that the situation is corrected and resolved. Please remember, you are protected. The divine can assume whatever form will benefit from the spiritual secret to ensure their continued progress, facilitating the right things at the right time. There is no need to impose a limit on the limitless resourcefulness and creative generosity of the divine at play in your affairs. All you need is to invite and trust the Nagas in. There you go, Bobby. You're being diverted again. This keeps happening to you. Okay, the mandala of the heart. Ooh. Where's my mandala? Let me see if I can find mine. Oh, let me grab it. Oh. Everybody needs a mandala. Here's mine. You see it? There it is. Very beautiful. This will help you connect in different dimensions like no other, okay? This will help. If a bunch of you keep having deja vu and you don't know why you're having deja vu, or you're like, oh, I keep having the same deja vu over and over. If you get a Mandela and start working with it, you'll get the answer. And that is just a glitch anyways that you're having. It's a glitch in the matrix. And they're glitching you back to there because there was a message that you're not getting. So that's why it keeps happening to you, okay? So, the mandala of the heart. Sometimes aspects of our life fall apart or don't go as planned. This is so they can come back together in a beautiful new way. Trust in the goodness, in the inevitable blessing of your destiny falling into place. Do not trust your fears. They're lies based on demons. Put your faith in the love of your heart, and a heartfelt wish is going to manifest. The mandala of the heart is the expression of the divine feminine power within you. It is the life-changing experience of love and healing. There's a book. I think it's called The Way of the Divine Feminine. Something like that. It's a great book. Talks about the rosary and how the rosary came about. I have a book on, it's not that exact book, but it's similar to that. I'll find it. We're going to start reading passages out on. I'm just going to start reading passages out of that book for you guys, because there are so many cool things in that that will help all you divine feminines, okay? Let's get back to this. Okay. All right. It is the life-changing experience of love, healing, compassion, deep repair, and restoration that can only happen when we feel safe and loved enough to truly let go. Despite what the wounded opinions of ego might have one believed, love is the most powerful consciousness on this planet. It is also highly intelligent. As we open to heal with the frequency of love in our hearts, we naturally evoke positive effects in the lives of others. We attract positive intervention from the spirit. Pathways open up. Magic will happen. Love is the path to the transformational, the alchemical, and the miraculous. It is the means by which negative patterns are reversed and the original purity and beauty of our innate spiritual perfection can manifest itself in all dimensions, including the physical. We may feel we are bumbling along, yet we are blessed with an invisible, powerful field of grace moving with us, ensuring that our actions yield the best outcomes and that we attract what we truly want and need. The heart has access to a wisdom more powerful than logic and which can overcome any obstacle. So when you close off your heart, think of what you're closing yourself off to. This is why the elites and the government wants to promote hate. This is why they want to I can't talk today. Nobody wants me to talk. Promote fear. They want to promote, we're doomed, doom and gloom. We're all screwed. I mean, yeah, I know. Look who we have as president, but you know that doesn't matter. It's a clone, anyways. Love is this higher vibration. I can't tell you guys how many groups that are out there that no one knows about that are behind the scenes, and they all work in the light, and they are more powerful than these dark ops out there, than these programs, I'm not going to say the names, that are formed to destroy the population, humanity. There's some amazing people out there. You will never see them. Never, ever. They could walk down the street past you looking like just any Joe Blow, and you would not know that they are an angel walking here in light, and they are way more powerful than any of these demonic beings. I'm telling you, I'm very well aware of a bunch of them. Wow. I just had an epiphany for something for me now. So cool. Okay. See how that works? Oh, that's funny. Okay, love is the path. Okay, we already did that, right? Okay. Sorry. The heart has access to a wisdom more powerful than logic and which can overcome any obstacle. To enter into that wisdom, we have to trust in something greater than our own opinions and our own allegiance to our own history. Hello? Your heart is more than connected to the universal heart. It is a holographic emanation, part of the sacred mandala of the divine feminine heart, and as such holds divine genius and power. It wants to manifest that which is evolving, new, inspired, and beautiful. To believe that history must repeat itself or that we imagine or what we imagine is the limit of what can happen is to deny the power of the heart and the generosity of the divine grace. We need radical lovers and inspired dreamers who dare to invite in the most outlandishly blessed interventions of the universal heart for all beings. You have it within your heart to be one of those prayer alchemists for humanity. And I love that. That's who we should all be. Now listen to this. 520H, HZs, is the love frequency of creation. Did you hear me? 520H, HZs is the love frequency of creation. The choices, the decisions, and the projects inspired by love have countless and far-reaching positive effects. As we tune into that inner frequency, we connect to all hearts and a powerful alchemical network which delivers an infusion of divine protection and uplifting wisdom into the human collective. Priestesses, sound alchemists, and heart healers work with these frequencies. This is why those motherfuckers can't touch us. These are our spiritual brothers and sisters, cultivating and radiating the consciousness of love, that soothing and courage-inducing medicine of the soul. This oracle affirms that honoring deep soul bonds and sharing the healing with your soul tribe is an important facet of your purpose. You have the power of love in your heart. It is the healing spiritual glue that can bring together for a higher purpose. It inspires others and generates positive energy to lighten the emotional load many souls carry. When 528 HZs of the mandala of the heart appears in your reading, you are being put on notice that the divine feminine has a vision for your soul, and she has risen and is organizing events accordingly, and you will not get in her way. She will guide you through your heart, and with her protection, the manifestations of your soul path is assured. Oh, that's so far my favorite one we've read. All right, magnetism of Eros. That's number one. See, now you got new beginnings. See how all these have just aligned up beautifully. Trust in what your heart yearns for without concern about how it will manifest. Take steps toward that which means your heart. Reach out for what your soul wants and needs. Allow yourself to be vulnerable, for only then can you be truly held. That which appears out of reach or unavailable to you is closer than you realize. The magnetism of Eros is our soul's fascination with that which appears difficult and calls us up to a deep level. You're going to have to dive deep now to your soul. This attraction will inspire others to remain open as well. Be passionate and willing to engage with life, others, and anew. Vitalizing pathways and practices that inspire us. It keeps us moving on our authentic life path, living by the call of the heart. This oracle also indicates that your heart is being called to a particular path or way in life. You are being guided. It may not make sense, especially logical sense, but to honor this call, your call, the call of the heart, is to honor the needs of your soul. The call of the heart, we were just talking about the heart. can lead you into unknown and intriguing territory beyond your belief. It can feel liberating but also unsettling at the same time and a little bit awkward. As you let go of the known worlds and reach for the unfamiliar and the unknown, you'll be more fulfilled than you will ever know. Following such a path will bring a fresh influx of energy and expand your understanding of yourself, your life path, and your higher purpose it is meant to be. Ha 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 ha! Okay, I just forgot about this too. So, Eros, this is a Greek god. Okay? You gotta remember that. Eros, in Greek, is the word for love, just like agape, okay? But it's a spiritual love. On a spiritual level, Eros is our passionate, open, engaged love for life. When we experience Eros, we are ready to embrace our journey. It is an affirmation of life. Its opposite is the destructive drive known as Thanatos, which is the drive behind our undermining, self-defeating, self-harming, self-loathing behaviors. We may engage in such negative behaviors in a misguided attempt to heal ourselves by people that don't have our best good or make ourselves feel better. When we act negatively despite out our best intentions to be positive, part of us is trying to tell a story that is yet to be fully heard. Until that story is heard, we cannot let it go. We get stuck in a negative loop, doing it over and over again. To resolve the negative Thanos drive within us and in our world, we need Eros. We need to embrace life, including our negative experiences. By acknowledging and healing our suffering, we can find the courage and wisdom to live more fully. The challenge and the gift of Eros leads us into our vulnerability. From there, we can also recognize our strength and dignity. We become able to let go and heal. So, this oracle's message brings the message that life has particular gifts to share with you. This is the promise of deep, soulful connection with your true self and with others, and a healing realization that you are truly desired and loved. You're encouraged to explore new pathways, especially if you feel out of your own depth and a bit vulnerable in doing so. More so if they involve personal healing, the oracle indicates a path is opening up for you. It may not be the easiest way forward, but it is the way forward. But when your heart leaps at the prospect of it, know something truly special is going to unfold for you through this pathway. Trust where your heart is leading you. Okay? And the sun. Look at that. Number 16. That's beautiful. The sun. So, the answer is yes. The answer is yes, Bobby. And you know what I'm talking about. You're being healed from the guilt and fear. Such emotions will no longer steal your personal power or dissuade you from confidence, happiness, and realizing your own worth. No matter how unlikely it may seem, you are going to emerge from a spiritual winter into light and life. The divinely ordained time for your liberation, healing, and emergence is much closer than you realize. Abundant blessings are stirring and shall soon manifest. Look at that. Ha 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 ha. Those are great cards, huh? Love these cards. Love these cards. Okay, I want to see if I can find, since there's a card here that goes with all this, I gotta find it. Hold on. Hopefully it's here. It's called the Nagel. Aha! Here it is, the niggle. Okay? What is niggling, feeling, trying to tell you? Let me get that other card out. Right here. Nagas and the niggle, they go together. Hold on. And this is from the niggle. This is from my Starseed. It's a Starseed deck. This one is the Work Your Light Oracle Starseed deck, okay? So, this is a fire sign that's going through this. Sorry, they're channeling to me right now. This is a fire sign energy that I had to pull this card out for. I want to read this specifically so you get the whole, okay? There's a fire sign out there that's not trusting in what they know to be true. They're guilty about something. They don't want to go forward. I don't know why. Oh, you don't want to go to jail, I guess. Well, you're going to have to own up. Whoever you are, you're going to have to step into this because you can't get out of it. So one way or another, you're ignoring your intuition. Look at this card. Fire sign specifically. You were guided by some very demonic individuals that you chose to hook up with. Yeah, that is the right deck. They guided you in the wrong direction against someone that you cared very much about. They manipulated you. It was way too easy because your envy, your jealousy got in the way and your insecurities. And this person in you quit talking, quit dealing with each other, and that upset you. And instead of going inward and figuring out why did that happen between us, you went, I'm going to go get revenge on this person. They're going to see who I am. I guess you stole from them too. Okay. Anyways, you're being asked right now. Okay. The niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling. Try as you might, it's there. It's not going to go away till you make things right. And it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings. This niggling feeling's eating you up alive, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness to stop this, and throwing your ego in front of it, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face this niggle life, just throws you more bait to awaken to it, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. This niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way. There must be a relationship, a conversation that needs to be needed, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. It will manifest in health issues if you don't take care of it, or mental, emotional problems down the road. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realms, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one. Working through our senses to deliver vibrational information, it takes just a moment every day to scan your body, to receive the intuitive intelligence, and to act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path, and then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. Okay. Just saying. I was meant to pull that card out for a fire sign. There's a fire sign out there. It's a fire sign, and a masculine. So put it where it goes in your story. All right, I'll give you guys some astrology cards. Some zodiac cards if I can find them. Where are they? I have 2 decks of, I got 3 decks of zodiac cards. We'll just, hold on. We'll just use these quick. We'll do a spin. And then I gotta upload this. Take a tiny break. I'm gonna jump back on, do another quick one, and then I'm off to the races. Okie dokie. We got everybody's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we got them all. Is everybody upright? Let's see. What are we dealing with? All right. Ooh, let's put these. I have good messages that come with these. I got to find them. This lady's gone that used to make these cards, and she was so, oh my gosh, talented. She made some of the coolest cards. I don't know where the other ones went. Dang. Where are they? Aha. Hold on. I'm going to go get me a new deck today, too. I'm excited. I'll probably get 2 new decks. Get a new tarot deck and get a new oracle deck. Okay. Ooh, we got more. There we go. All right. Well, I hope you guys are having a beautiful Friday. You're going to have some fun. Get out in the sun. Okay. Everybody's upright. Everybody's upright. It's so hot where I live already. Oh my goodness. All right, spirits, give us some signs to end this reading. Ooh, we got an Aquarius. We got a Saggy. Wheel of Fortune. Everyone's going forward, baby. All these people are good karma. Good karma. Woo, we got a Cancer that's stuck. Stuck like Chuck. Ooh, this Cancer is going backwards to their south node. There's a Cancer going backwards. Yeah. There's a Scorpio that's going to pass away. We got a Leo upright. We got a Gemini that's stuck. There's a Gemini that's going to pass away too. Ooh, we got a Capricorn. All right, so our last spin here on the Zodiacs. We got an Emperor upright, and we got a Scorpio upright. Okay. So, we got an Aquarius. That's upright in their north node. We got a Saggy upright in their north node. This is good karma for everybody, okay? Right here. These two. Good karma, baby. Good karma. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, okay? Then we got a Cancer. Stuck as Chuck. Doesn't want to go forward. Doesn't want to go backwards. They're stuck, okay? However, because they chose to be stuck and they wouldn't make a decision, this Cancer feels that if they're stuck, it is, how do I put it? This Cancer feels like if they don't make a decision, nothing's going to happen to them. They're involved in something they shouldn't have got involved in. Well, this indecision made a decision for them. Okay? It's backwards to their south node. That's what they chose. The indecision is a decision. Going backwards, no transformation. None whatsoever. Okay? There's a karmic masculine Scorpio, a karmic feminine Scorpio. There's multiple karmic feminines and masculine Scorpios. They wanted me to make that clear. And there is a karmic masculine, Scorpio, and feminine that are going to pass away. We have an upright Leo. Yeah, baby. We have a Gemini that's chose to be stuck like Chuck. That's in devil energy. The Gemini that chooses to be stuck, and like this Cancer that wants to be stuck, this stuck energy is a decision. It's called no decision. This Gemini is going to pass away. This Gemini is in devil energy. And then we have a Capricorn that is also in devil energy. Then we have a Capricorn that's upright. Not a karmic. Okay? We have an Emperor here. Spirit's telling me this Emperor, besides being an Aries, we have an upright Emperor that's a Taurus. We have an upright Emperor that's a Scorpio. Here's your upright Emperor. That's a Scorpio. And there is multiple upright Scorpios that are headed to become Empresses. They wanted me to make that clear. Okay. Let's give a couple of energies. Wolf energy. Oh my God. Again. Look at that. Emphasize a deep connection with your intuition and instincts. That's all we've been talking about. Absolutely. And what? Well, he was what card? When I pulled these, he came out. Hold on. He was number 2. He was number 2 in this deck when we started reading. Look at that. This energy has been constant through my collective for quite a while. That's great. What else we got? Hey, Moo Moo. What you doing, Moo? Okay. Somebody's in stuck. They're stuck. Their creativity is stuck. We got unicorn energy stuck. Okay. Somebody's stuck creatively. They don't know what to do. Okay. Moo Moo. I know. I'm going to end this. Hold on. Okay. So this is all about your own magic that is your creative magic that is dormant inside of you. Someone's scared. That's all this is. They're just scared to show their creative side. Whoever this is, you're afraid people are going to make fun of you. They will. I'm made fun of every damn day. My family puts my videos up and sits around and they laugh their asses off and make fun of me. But you know what? Who cares? Who cares? Be you. There is a group of people out there that are going to love you. They're going to love your creativity. They're going to love your weirdness, your uniqueness, your eclectic, whatever it is. They're going to love it. Okay, this is... Oh, somebody's not listening to their wisdom. We got owl energy in the reverse, okay? So someone's not listening to the wisdom. This is the divine wisdom. And here we go back to this again, too, when we started out. Hold on, let me find it. The crow. The white crow. The ivory crow. The wish-fulfilling crow. This is the crow that brings in the wishes, that doesn't bring in messages of death. This brings messages of hope, fulfillment. No worries, Bobby. You go. I wish you the best of luck, honey. But somebody's not paying attention to the winds of change. Okay? Anyways, that's what that is. Do one more round here, and then we're done. Done. Whoop, this one wants to come out. Oh, Lord. It's another backwards energy. Okay, so someone's not having... There's a Leo out there. They're scared. They don't have courage and strength anymore. They're not believing in their own power. This is the lion in reverse. This Leo sure did before, though. You barked up the wrong tree. Now you don't know what to do. You shouted it to the rooftops about a certain individual that you should have not done that to. And it happened to be your family member, happened to be your sibling. Not working out for you so well, is it? Okay. So that's the end of those messages for you guys. You want some charms? I know, honey. I know. My family does. I don't give two shits. Whatever. I'll give you guys some charms. Let's get some charms real quick. Let out some charms. All right. Someone likes ladybugs. Did you know that you can put ladybugs? Go to the nearest nursery, get a thing of ladybugs, put them in your yard, and that'll take care of aphids and all the little things, all the other little bugs and insects and things that are attacking your fruits and vegetables. And it's much more natural to use than the chemicals. And if you are insistent on different things with your plants, then you don't want to use ladybugs, then there's a product called neem, Neem. It comes from the neem tree. It's organic and natural. You have to use it weekly, though, on your plants to get the same effect if you were using chemicals. I don't know why I just said that, but I guess someone needed to know that. All right, we got a snake. Ooh, it's a cobra. This is someone's family member. Yeah. Someone's trying to shoot Cupid's arrow towards you guys right now. This is someone from your past shooting Cupid's arrow back at you. You're specifically an Aquarius. An Aries. A Scorpio. A Gemini. A Libra. And that's all I'm hearing. A bunch of you are going through transformation after transformation. Butterflies twice. Oh. I picked up on this one before. I like this story. So anyway, it's here again. Is that okay? There's someone out there in the collective that you and this person went your own ways, okay? And this person has been writing you letters, and they literally have a little book, a binder. They're showing me, some of you it's a binder, some of you it's like a beautiful journal that they went and bought, and they wrote every day something to you, and they planned on when they get back to seeing you again, that because they know you're never going to believe them. I guess whatever they did to you was pretty bad. So when they come back into contact with you, they're going to show you this, that from the day that you two parted and went your own way, they wrote an entry, and they've been writing ever since. I guess there's some pretty nasty stuff in there too that they wrote about you, but it was their transition. What's your nickname, honey? Wait, what did I say that's your nickname? But they're gonna so be prepared, because there is going to be some stuff that's going to be a little bit ugly that they're going to say. But as you see the story transition, you'll see them transition, because when you guys split apart, they were in their ego. And when you guys split apart, you pushed this person into an awakening, and it threw them through a loop. It was like the worst day of their lives, they're telling me. Like, parting from you was the worst thing that ever happened to this person. Ever. By far. Ever. And they never knew what love was until they met you, and then it hit them so hard they couldn't believe it. They've lived so long in lust and infatuation and fakeness, because they were raised around a fake family that didn't show real love. They were always around fake people, fake friends, fake groups. So this person spent the majority of their life in their ego. Karmic. Then they met you, You're like a breath of fresh air. Love at first sight, they're saying to me. Like your eyes met and you two just fell in love. You knew it, he knew it. But he wasn't anywhere on where you were on your path. The trigger was so hard and so devastating to this person, they just couldn't believe it. And they did not believe that they deserved you. The kind of love that you walk in. It's effortlessly. Who you are, how you carry yourself, how you deal with people, how you handle people. This person, it's I keep the word fathomable. It's fathomable for them. They're in awe of you, though. They are in awe of you. So they are going to come back. Sorry. Okay? You're their secret lover. They love you. Okay? For some of you, this is a Pisces. Put it where it goes. You're the Pisces are there. Someone is a beautician. Someone cuts hair or is a barber. Someone is using their dragon power. We love that. Someone sees you as a star, okay? Some of you and this person the person I was just talking about, you guys stargazed. Yeah, you guys were big time stargazers. Here's another star, okay? You guys were stargazers. Someone's mask is falling off, okay? Specifically in Aquarius, their mask is falling off. There is a masculine karmic and a feminine karmic that their masculines are falling off. And they have been attacking. This says dream. You guys' dream state. Yeah. Yeah. Someone is going to also come in and ask someone to marry them. They're going to, a proposal is coming for somebody. Okay. And someone just got married. Yeah. Someone just got married. Here's the bride's like bouquet. Someone got married. Oh, another butterfly. Lots of transformation. Okay. That wedding, whoever just got married, that's going to be a great marriage. Congratulations. You guys are going to do very well together for whoever that is. You guys are going to have, the Spirit's telling me, a lot of creativity between the two of you. Whoever I'm talking to, you two might even get up and get a channel going together. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. We do not have enough couples out there together. And I've said this a gazillion times. We do not have enough masculines out there doing this. And the ones we have, I love them. They're amazing. I'd personally, I'd much rather watch the guys than the girls because we don't have enough guys doing it. And the ones that do, they're just so much fun to watch. I love it. Oh, really? That's your nickname? Huh. That's cool. I love that. Okay, someone is coming in to see somebody this weekend, okay? Okay? And this person's coming to deliver a message, okay? This person, oh boy. This person's hoping that you won't be hot, meaning mad. Like, I keep hearing hot, like hot-headed. This person is really hoping you're not going to be hot-headed with them. So someone's coming in to deliver a message. This message, I don't think it's going to shock you. They feel like whatever they're bringing to you, you don't know. Spirit's telling me you already know. So, you're just going to go, yeah, so, I know. I already know this. Yeah, so what? Okay? The purpose of this message that's going to be delivered, and this person is coming by, ow, Megan, that hurt. Honey, your claw. Hold on, I'll be done just a sec. This person is coming from another state, okay? They're coming from another state. They're not coming by car, okay? This person, part of the reason they're coming towards you, they want to anchor themselves onto you. Okay? Some of you, this person also wants you to be in temptation with them. Okay? They want to tempt you. They're going to give you a story. It's going to be fishy. It's going to be fishy. They think that you're not nearly as psychic as you are. They think that you aren't nearly as connected to the other side as you are. Just show them. Just show them. Do you know how to push your energy on towards somebody? If they're coming towards you with negative energy, you push your protective energy onto that person the minute you're around them, and let them know you're boss. Your energy overpowers theirs. They are not going to manipulate you. They are not going to cast illusions on you, and they are not going to get you confused and back in your head. You push that energy back at them, and you let them know who's boss. Someone has a dog, and I said someone's going to come in. This is the stork energy. Some of you, this is for someone else. Someone's coming in to tattletale, and I know you don't care, whoever I'm talking to, because you already know this person was pregnant. And they're okay. Someone's leaving their ex. The ex is coming towards you. They took a time out from that person. They took a time out from you. Now they've taken a time out from that person. They first wanted to come rushing back towards you, but they knew that if they did that, you wouldn't take them back. You would know that they were not completely healed, which, of course, that is all 100% true. I like that. Do you, Bobby, my dad had two, my grandparents called me Zoe, and my mom and my dad, they had two nicknames. They called me Mode, M-O-D-E, and Toad. Yeah. When I was in trouble, they called me the bad seed. So, oh, look, the bad seed's home. Especially when I was a teenager, because most of us are wild when we're teenagers. You're figuring out who you are. Okay, sorry. Anyways, I just read your thing. We got to go back to that other message. So, for some of you, that person got someone pregnant, For some of you, you don't know the person, you know of the person, okay? So put it where it goes. However, their person that got pregnant, whether you know them or not, put it where it goes, they're going to try to come to you before the person gets to you, because they think if they tattletale on that person to you, that will stop you two from getting back together. I don't know what that outcome is. Only you do. However, I would suggest whoever this person is coming to your house to deliver this news to you, and this person is hot. And what I mean by hot, they're not hot looking. They're hot. They're mad. They're angry. They want to cause a fight with you. So please don't fight with this person. Just look at them and say, congratulations. I hope that works out for you. You're going to need it. But I'm not interested in fighting with you about this. This isn't my problem. This is your problem with that person. This isn't my problem. I don't know why you think I'd be interested in this. I already know all this. Once again, not my business. However, it is yours. Yeah, just lost a person too. And someone, this person that's going to come towards you, they may even bring the baby with you. They may even bring the baby, to get the extra effect. It's so funny. I guess to get the extra effect, they're planning on bringing the baby. It takes all kinds, I'm telling you. So anyways, best of luck with that. I don't know what else to say. It's funny to me that someone would come up to someone I don't know. It doesn't involve you. That's the whole point. Whoever I'm talking to, none of this involved you. This was your ex that decided to go out and screw a sewer rat. And they did. They got the sewer rat pregnant. Now, this person wants to come towards you because they know that person wants to come back towards you too. I don't think that either one of them is going to change your outcome on how you feel about any of this. I'm not getting one feeling here. I'm not connecting into any energy that says you're going to take this person back either. I think you're just done. And I think you know that this person that they have connected from, they've even moved, for some of you, they've even moved out of the same state this person was in, because this person is so crazy, crazy. We're talking, flatten your tires, cook your rabbit, do things to your kids. Poison you, crazy stuff. I can feel this person's energy all day long. And this person needs to focus on this baby, this new child. That's what this person's obsessed with you, collective, and this person's obsessed with your ex. And I promise, whoever this karmic is, you are not going, the progress you think you're going to make on hurting this divine feminine you're trying to go to, and this ex masculine of yours, it's not going to work. Neither one of them care. He might care because you guys have a child together, but the person you plan to show up to, she does not care. No, she doesn't. You're going to embarrass yourself. And you might want a little advice. Whoever I'm speaking to, that this karmic is, you've done a lot of illegal stuff. Okay? Ponzi schemes ring a bell to you, maybe? Espionage, maybe? Perjury, forgery, credit card scams, check kiting, identity theft. That's just to name a few, sweetheart. I can keep going. I would suggest that you worry about that shit and you worry about that beautiful little new baby you have, and that should be your focus. Because that man that you left, he doesn't take care of the other kids he already has. You're going to be alone, sweetheart. That's what you chose. Focus on that. I've done it. Several other women have done it. You will be a single mom and you can do this. And you don't have to be karmic. You can turn yourself around and be like all the other divine feminines I have in my collective, and we welcome you to take that chance. And we would like to see you turn yourself around and get on board with us. Other than that, you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. I got to go do a couple things. Bobby, I'm going to get back on shortly. We're going to do one more video, and then I got plans for the rest of the day. Okay? Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you soon.